Hey everyone, what is going on? So we have another showcase for you today, and this is actually not my team, but they cut out all the intros, like I guess when they were editing it, when they submitted it to me, so I don't know the name of the person who submitted these battles, so I'm just gonna go ahead and put my team on here, but it's actually the person, whoever submitted it to me, but they do have an Instagram, so I will leave a link in the description down below if you want to go ahead and follow them. But anyway, let's go ahead and take a look at this really cool team. We do have Tangrowth, Gallade, and Delphox. Now, they did also leave a note that they used Empoleon in the first battle, only in the first battle, but then switched it up. So after this battle, we'll be looking at Tangrowth, Gallade, and Delphox. But let's go ahead and just dive right into the commentary. This Empoleon charging up a lot of energy, farming down, has quite a bit of energy, but it also has, it's also very low. So it does have to get off these attacks really fast if it wants to land both of them. So Drill Peck, okay, able to get off the second one, that is huge. So this second one, honestly, probably gets the shield. Yeah, getting both shields. So Empoleon goes down, but able to pick up both shields. Very nice. In comes Delphox. So Delphox does have a good moveset. I mean, it has Fire Spin, Flamethrower, Psychic as this moveset. Whenever it gets Blast Burn at some point in the future, it will be better. But yeah, it's not that bad. It's not that bad. So we're going to see Flamethrower come into the Galarian Stunfisk, doing a lot of damage. That's Ultra League Galarian Stunfisk. That's a really tanky Pokemon. So that did quite a bit of damage for a Flamethrower. Blast Burn probably would have KO'd from a Delphox, but it's not going to get it yet until it gets its Community Day, as I said. In the future, probably in, I don't know, year, 2 years, who knows when we're going to get Tepig Community Day, but we will eventually. Not Tepig, Fennekin. I'm saying. We'll get Tepig before Poly soon. But anyway, that's beside the point. We're going to see the Rock Slide KO the Galarian Stunfisk. In comes the Sirfetch'd. Going for the Rock Slide. That's actually not the correct move. You do want to go for the Power Whip because Rock Slide is resisted. But at the end of the day, that's okay. It doesn't matter. Able to get to another Rock Slide anyway and KO the Sirfetch'd. And that is going to be a good game. Very well played. There we go. Sirfetch'd is going down. So let's move into the next one. So Tangrowth, this should be the Tangrowth, Gallade, and Delphox team as it is. So we're going to see it up against this Empoleon. Empoleon actually has Metal Claw. Very interesting. Okay, so it's going to be hit with this Drill Peck, and that will do a lot of damage, to be fair. It is super effective, but Power Whips at the same time will be doing a lot, even though they're neutral damage. So this is going to not connect, but can Tangrowth get to another one? Yes, it can. No, not before Empoleon gets off a move. So this will KO the Tangrowth. We do see a shield, and able to get off a Power Whip. So will the Tangrowth decide to shield this? If it does, it might be able to farm down. It does not shield it. We actually see a switch into Gallade. Gallade able to Confusion down. No, they switch into Sceptile. So Sceptile going to be hit with a Close Combat. Close Combat should be enough to knock out the Sceptile, unless if they decide to shield. They do shield, okay. So can the Gallade get to another one? If it shields, I don't know if it makes another one, so it's not going to shield. Just going to let itself go down. Going to be Earthquake. That will be enough to KO. In comes Delphox. Delphox is going to be able to Fire Spin all the way down. Not before another attack. You really don't want to take an Earthquake, so we're going to see a shield right there. Going to be Leaf Blade, I think. But you didn't really want to risk it. Totally understandable. Delphox does farm down. In comes this Dragonite. Dragonite does have Dragon Tail, so very cool. So we're going to see a Psychic come out from this Delphox and doing a lot of damage. The switch into Tangrowth, able to catch that move. That's a nice switch and a nice catch. But Dragonite still might be able to farm down the Delphox before it gets to it. Actually, no. It shouldn't be. No, we do see the Psychic. The opponent pulls a beautiful Sack Swap into Empoleon to catch that Psychic. That was a great play. And now Dragonite is going to be able to take that game. That 100% mattered because Dragonite would have went down to his Psychic and Delphox could have farmed down. Great play by the opponent. Nice catch. We're going to move on to the next one. Tangrowth into Lapras. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and switch out into Gallade. Looks like this Lapras is still staying in totally fine. Lapras is going to go ahead and go for an attack right now. It's going to be Surf. So Gallade is going to be able to take it, but it can only take one. We see a switch into Venusaur. Okay, Venusaur going for the farm down. Very interesting switch by the opponent. I might want to shield these close combats. It is resisted, but this close combat, I don't know if it's enough to KO. It might not be enough to KO, and Venusaur might be able to get the farm down. It is not enough to KO. Okay, so Gallade, oh no, they both go down at the same time. That is huge. So what is going to come in now? We'll have to see. Looks like opponent bringing in Lapras. In comes Tangrowth. Yeah, you definitely don't want Delphox. I'd rather have Lapras. So we're going to see the power right now. We'll see if the opponent decides to shield this. I may have been tempted to bait with Rock Slide. Yeah, because they shield, and even if they didn't shield, Rock Slide is super effective. But that's okay. Tangrowth is going to take this. Hopefully it's not an Ice Beam. It's going to be a Surf. Definitely going to be able to take it. We're going to see the Rock Slide come in now. This should be... I think this is enough to KO. Pretty sure this is enough to KO. Let's see. It is enough to KO. Very nice. In comes a Fighting type. Out comes Delphox. Delphox can hide behind 2 shields all day long. Going to be able to get to his Psychic. And that is going to be a good game. Yeah, going to go ahead and shield. You don't want to risk the Rock Slide. It is going to be Crush Chop, but again, it doesn't really matter because Delphox is going to be able to get to his Psychic, which will be enough to eliminate Machamp from this game. So Psychic is going to KO, and that is going to be a good game. Very well played. Oh, I guess we saw the opponent, the person's name right there in that intro. I didn't realize that. Okay, my bad. That's okay, but Gallade is going to go ahead and switch out. Sceptile is coming in. And, okay, Gallade is going to go ahead and go for... Or Sceptile is going to go for an attack into Gallade. Gallade will allow it. Doing a lot of damage. I'm curious... Oh, no, they probably can't farm down. Because if they farm down, they're going to have to double shield. I mean, this is Leaf Blade, but the opponent doesn't know that. They do shield, plus Leaf Blade would get it pretty low. We're going to see a close combat now. Will the opponent decide to double shield? Gallade is very good at getting shields. It does double shield, so Gallade goes down. They do farm down. Okay, in comes Delphox. Yeah, okay, I mean, obviously you could take a Leaf Blade. You don't want to take an Earthquake, though. I don't know if you can. It is going to be Leaf Blade. We're going to see another attack. Is it another Leaf Blade? I feel like it is, so we're not going to see a shield. Yeah, going to be another Leaf Blade, and then Delphox is going to be able to not farm down because another Leaf Blade is coming out. Oh my gosh, Sceptile is so fast, guys. I swear to you. So Delphox does farm down the Sceptile. Very nice. And in comes Machamp. Machamp is going to be obliterated. Not quite. Delphox does have to shield if it wants to get off the Psychic, so that's exactly what is going to happen. That obviously would have KO'd. We're going to see a Psychic, which will be enough to knock out. So there we go. It does knock out Machamp, and now in comes Nidoqueen. Oh, okay, this is interesting. I mean, the Poison Fangs definitely going to be doing a decent chunk. It's super effective to Tangrowth. It's going to debuff it as well. Power Whip is neutral. Not going to be enough to KO. I think the opponent has this one. I really think the opponent has this one. Yeah, because they're not going to be able to get to another one. They're going to be able to farm down and go for a Poison Fang. Yeah, so that's going to be a good game. Very well played, but was not able to win this one, unfortunately. So Delphox is going to go down to this Poison Fang. That will be enough to KO. I really want a Nidoqueen and XL Nidoqueen myself. So Tangrowth into Slurpuff. Okay, so one of the new Charm uses. That's best buddied, I think. It's hard to see now with the Tangrowth in the way, but I think it is. Look how much Charm is doing. Wow. So we're going to see a Power Whip. And you're just probably going to go for multiple Power Whips. So Power Whip number 1, not enough to KO. This Rock Slide will be enough to KO unless the Slurpuff shields. They might shield and farm down. I feel like they will. Yeah, they're going to go ahead and shield. And we're going to see a Charm farm down. So there we go. So Slurpuff able to win that matchup. Delphox is coming up. Or is coming out not before Slurpuff is able to get to a move, though. I'm not familiar with its moves. It's going to be Energy Ball. Delphox is going to be able to resist that, so very nice. In comes Kingdra. That's not good for the Delphox, but Psychic should still do a decent amount. This is going to be a tough game. I mean, I guess we'll have to see what's in the back. Delphox is going to go through with the Psychic, doing a lot of damage, and then the switch into Gallade. I mean, yeah, they still have 2 shields, so this might not be that bad, but is this going to be an Outrage? It is going to be an Octazooka, so nice bait. Not really a bait because you're going for the debuff, I guess. But Gallade is able to successfully farm down. In comes Empoleon. This is good. Yeah, you don't even bait here. You just charge up for 2 close combats. The opponent's win condition is them calling the bait and getting it right. So they do call the bait, which is what they had to do, I guess. But 2 close combats, just might as well charge up to 2 close combats. So, as I mentioned, we do see the trainer's name, but I didn't realize that as I started recording the video, so that's okay. So Gallade is switching into Excadrill. Excadrill going for an attack. Let's see what it is. Going to be Aerial Ace. Super effective damage. Gallade is charging up. Going to charge up enough for 2 close combats. I don't know if they're going to get both of them off. They might faint before getting the next one off. Let's see. Close combat is going to get the shield. Oh, no, they do get it off. They do get it off. Very nice. So this close combat is going to get the shield. Okay. So, as I mentioned, Gallade, really good at getting shields. In comes Delphox. It probably does have Drill Run, to be honest, so definitely better safe than sorry. Able to shield that. It does have Drill Run, so Fire Spin, able to KO that Excadrill. Very nice. In comes Gengar. Okay, Gengar taking quite a bit of damage, going for the Flamethrower. Psychic is super effective, but it doesn't really matter. I mean, both of them are going to do enough damage to KO it. And then in comes Goodra. Okay, I like it. So out comes Tangrowth. They still have a shield, so... Okay, yeah, you want to go for Rock Slide because Power Whip is resisted. So we're going to see the Rock Slide right now. And Rock Slide is going to connect. Should be able to get to another one. Goodra has Muddy Water, it has Power Whip, both of which are resisted by Tangrowth. But it also has, like, Draco Meteor, which... I mean, if they happen to have it, would do quite a bit of damage. Unfortunately, Tangrowth getting the defense drop and shielding that Muddy Water, definitely unfortunate. But I think still going to be able to see a win here. Yeah, because Tangrowth able to get to another Rock Slide. If they did have something like Draco Meteor, they were probably charging up for it and were not able to get to it. Goodra does go down, and that is going to be a good game and a good win. Very well played. So let's go ahead and move into the next one. Tangrowth into Swampert. This is definitely a great matchup. They have to switch, and they are into Excadrill. Oh my gosh, this is hard counter city. Delphox is going to farm all the way down. I mean, to be fair, you probably do have to shield because of Drill Run. But, yeah, we're going to see a shield right there. Definitely don't want to get hit by that. I don't know if Delphox survives that, to be honest. I don't know. Probably not. But, anyway, in comes Swampert. Swampert going to be hit with Psychic, so it's going to do a lot. I wonder if the Delphox can get to 2. Probably not. Oh, we see a shield. I didn't think they would shield because of they know Tangrowth is in the back, but I guess they... wanted to charge up a lot of energy, especially if they have Sludge Wave, I don't know. Psychic, gonna get the double shield, okay. So Hydro Cannon will be enough to KO. Just let the Delphox go. It did its job. Hydro Cannon is gonna KO. Swampert almost has enough for Sludge Wave, if that's what it has. It could be Sludge Wave. I don't know if it has that move or not. Most carry Earthquake. It is Earthquake, so it does not have Sludge Wave. Nice call. So Tangrowth is not going to farm down. Going to go ahead and bail and go for the Power Whip, which will be enough to KO. And then you have the Gallade with the shield plus Tangrowth against Venusaur. This should be a good game. Just go for some chip damage and then switch into Gallade, right? So Rock Slide is going to do a good amount of damage, and then Gallade's coming in. And Gallade does have a shield to protect itself. I mean, Frenzy Plant, that's not a one-sided match, right? Because Frenzy Plant does do a lot of damage to Gallade, and Venusaur is resisting Leaf Blade, double resisting Leaf Blade, resisting close combat. So it's not one-sided. It's just like when you have like a shield advantage with Gallade, Gallade's definitely going to win that matchup. But we do see a Power Whip into Empoleon. Empoleon going to opt to shield that one up. Totally fine. Able to sneak in a Vine Whip, which is nice. So Empoleon is going to go for the Drill Peck, and that's going to do a lot, but it's not going to be enough to KO a Tangrowth. Tangrowth will be able to get to this Power Whip. So Power Whip is going to connect, and Tangrowth's not going to be able to farm down, I don't think. They could shield and go for like a Rock Slide. No, just going to let it go. Makes sense. And farm down with Gallade, most likely, exactly what's going to happen. You don't want to bring in Delphox and take some waterfall damage. So we do see the Empoleon go down. In comes Dragonite. Dragonite is going to get off an attack. Going to go ahead and shield. Close combat is almost enough to KO Dragonite, as crazy as it sounds. So we have 2 close combats, so it's going to be 1 close combat. And if they shield, let's see, they do not shield. Almost enough to KO. Switching in to get the snipe with Fire Spin. I like it. In comes Venusaur, Shadow Venusaur. This is going to be a good game. Look how much damage the Fire Spin damage is doing. You could safely shield this. Going to be a Frenzy Plant bait, makes sense. But Flamethrower will get the final shield. Or the opponent will let it go. I guess we'll find out. It does get the final shield, okay. Delphox is probably honestly going to faint here, but that should still be okay. Sludge Bomb should be enough to KO from a Shadow Venusaur for sure. Actually, yeah, it is actually, but Gallade has a close combat, and this is going to be enough to KO the Shadow Venusaur. So that's going to be a good game. Very well played. Very well played. So let's go ahead and move into the next battle. Tangrowth into Togekiss. Okay, so Togekiss dishing out neutral damage. The Vine Whips are resisted, but this Rock Slide going to be super effective. And yeah, these are going to be doing quite a bit of damage. We do see the shield there. And we're going to see another one. So, I mean, they don't have to shield because this is not going to be enough to KO, but they would have had to shield one of them. Oh, that does more than I thought. Okay. Okay, for some reason I didn't think that would do as much. We're going to see a charge attack from the Togekiss, which will be enough to KO. Flamethrower definitely going to be enough to KO. You can't bring in Gallade. It's going to take too much damage before it gets off like 2 confusions. Delphox is going to be able to successfully farm down. And what is going to come in? It is going to be Kingdra. So Kingdra going to be hit with a Psychic right now. So this Psychic is going to do a lot of damage. Yep, they're not going to shield it. In comes Gallade. Gallade is going for the confusion down. They do get to an Octazooka, and I'm pretty sure this is an Octazooka, but we're going to still see the shield. Let's see if they get the debuff. They do get the debuff. Definitely unfortunate, but you know what this means? More farm for Gallade. So it's not like the end of the world. We do see a Snorlax. Are we going to see a bait? No, we're not going to see a bait. I think that makes sense because first of all, Gallade is almost dead. But second of all, it's debuffed. They might be less likely to shield because it's debuffed. But they're going to have to shield this anyway. Yeah, they have to shield this one. And then Gallade will go down shortly after, but that's totally fine. Yeah, look how much Snorlax took. Snorlax took quite a bit of damage. In comes Delphox. This is actually a close matchup. This is not over yet because if Snorlax can get... Wow, this is actually not over yet. Oh, they're going for the Outrage. Okay. Do they not have Body Slam? I mean, if they had Body Slam, they may have been able to get to 2 Body Slams and taken the win, actually. I don't know. I mean, I'm assuming they had Body Slam, but if they didn't, that's why you go for Outrage. Body Slam would have been enough to KO, so if they have it, that is what you want to go for, but that's fine. Tangrowth into Excadrill. Okay. So let's see how this plays out. Excadrill is taking neutral damage. We do see a switch into Venusaur. Out comes Gallade. Okay, so Venusaur going to go for the Frenzy Plant, but as I said before, not one-sided, so Gallade does have to shield these attacks, and it's going to be able to get to a close combat, charging up extra. Actually, it's just going to farm down, but it will have to double shield. Okay, so going down 2 shields, but Gallade does have a lot of energy, so no matter what comes in, we'll probably have to shield. It's going to be, Clefable. So it's going to have to shield one of these Leaf Blades, even if it doesn't shield this one, because these are just going to, it's going to get to a 3rd Leaf Blade. That's the thing, right? It's going to get to a 3rd Leaf Blade. So we'll have to shield one of them. It's not going to be able to farm down yet. Unless if it wants to go down, it has to shield this. So even though it was Charmuse, it still has to shield this. So it will. And then going to be able to farm down. Now you bring in the Delphox. And then you're going to have Delphox for the Excadrill. Plus you're going to have the Tangrowth for the Excadrill. So... let's see if Drill Run KOs. Honestly, it probably does. I mean, it's power. Excadrill is powerful. I featured Excadrill. Yeah, it KOs. But Tangrowth does have energy, plus it is resisting. You're not going to go for the Drill Run. You're going to go for the Rock Slide, right? Yeah, so Rock Slide, not going to be enough to KO, though. You need 2 more, and yeah, just going to be able to take this game with Tangrowth. So we do see a Power Whip right now, and that's going to get the shield, and we're going to see another Power Whip, and this is going to KO. And that is going to be a good game. Very well played. But Excadrill, I do like it a lot. I think it's a great Pokemon and has a lot of potential. But let's go ahead and move into the next one. Tangrowth into Slowbro. Okay, I would take this matchup. We do see a switch into Venusaur. Out comes Gallade. Definitely a good matchup. Decent matchup for the Gallade, but Gallade will have to shield. If the Gallade goes for the farm down, again, going to have to double shield. I guess we'll see. It's not going for the farm down. But Leaf Blade is double resisted. But let's see if the Venusaur shields. They do shield. Okay, nice shield bait. Now the Gallade can shield and farm down. So it still has to invest 2 shields, but at least the Gallade got 1 back. So it's only going down 1 shield, but it's winning switch. So definitely a good position. Gallade still has almost half of its health. In comes Slowbro. What is in the back? Leaf Blade is super effective. Going to be doing quite a bit of damage. So going to be able to get to another one? Yes, going to be able to get to another one. Even if they snuck through a confusion, whatever, just going to be able to get off this Leaf Blade. That will get the final shield. And they're going to farm down. Okay, definitely a little bit scary, but you could bring in the Tangrowth right now, and they do switch into Gloria. Oh no, another Excadrill. I was about to say Gloria and Stunfisk, but it's another Excadrill. So we're going to see a Power Whip go into this Excadrill, doing massive amounts of damage. Going to switch to catch the Rock Slide. I like that because I don't think Rock Slide... Does Rock Slide KO? I feel like it doesn't KO. It does not. It almost does, but it does not KO. So Drill Run would have KO'd, but now Slowbro is going to be able to confusion down. But unless this has Ice Beam, I honestly, I don't even think KOs, but it probably doesn't. It has Psychic. Oh, if they get to another one, they win. Oh, the Rock Slide coming out. This is going to KO the Slowbro, and that is going to be a good game. Very well played. Very close as well. Great game, great game. Let's go ahead and move into the next one. Tangrowth into a Alolan Golem. I like it. Okay, so they switch into Venusaur. Same situation going into the Gallade. So many Venusaur safe swaps, but it's a pretty good... I mean, it's a great Pokemon for the Ultra Premier Cup, especially if you don't have the XL Pokemon. It is a great Pokemon. We actually see a Petal Blizzard. Very interesting. I featured a Venusaur with Petal Blizzard and a Charizard with Overheat. They said that they just didn't have the Community Day moves. It happens. If you don't have the moves, you can't use them, You could try and trade for them. You could Elite TM them. But other than that, if you don't have them, you have to use what you have to use. So we're going to see the close combat right now. Will they double shield? They do not. That absolutely one-shots. In comes Talonflame with Fire Spin. Another Pokemon that could have a Community Day move, but does not. That is okay. We're going to see the Leaf Blade. Going to get the shield. Very nice. Tangrowth going for the Rock Slide. I like that. This is going to be enough. Actually, I don't know if it's enough. It is enough. Okay, it is enough to KO. Oh, that Talonflame was only 1900 CP, so that's why it was enough. I don't know if it's XL. I don't know if it's enough, but either way, that's fine. Tangrowth should be able to win this one because of Rock Slide. Tangrowth has great coverage. I featured the Tangrowth. Tangrowth has a safe swap. It's just a good Pokemon in general. Going to be able to get to another move, not before Dragonite gets to its own move. Dragon Claw is not going to be enough to KO. Going to be that Dragon Claw. And we do see a Rock Slide, so as I said, Tangrowth going to be able to win this matchup, but the opponent could shield and farm down, which is what they're going to do. So we're going to see a switch into Gallade. I like that switch. Unfortunately, Dragonite does have the energy to get to another move. Going to be a Dragon Claw right now. Not enough to KO. The switch into Venusaur. Okay. Venusaur is going for an attack. Going to go ahead and shield. I don't know that you could farm down, but maybe go for close combat? Oh no, going for Leaf Blade. That makes sense as well, because this should be enough to KO, even though it's double resisted. Yes, enough to KO. Very nice. In comes... Is that Escavalier? That might be Escavalier or Scizor. I'm not sure. Going to be going for another Leaf Blade. Not able to get the shield, unfortunately, but that's okay. Scizor does farm down. Delphox coming in. This is a huge matchup for Delphox. You could just safely farm all the way down. It's going to be Night Slash. You don't have to shield the Night Slash, but you could. It doesn't really matter. So in comes Dragon. Yeah, that's a good game anyway. Might as well shield it. And that will be it for this one, guys. I'll see you in the next video. Have a good day. Bye.